How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Countdown video. We only have 75 days left until the game's release on December 7th, and today I'll be coming at you with another supposed leak. As always, and I cannot stress this enough, we have no idea if this leak is true or not, so make sure you take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you'd like to read along while I talk, you can find a link to the original post in the description bar down below, but before we get started, I have two things I need to tell you guys. So first of all, I decided that I will officially be moving announcements to the end of the video, so from now on what we're going to do is I'm going to do my introduction, and then we're going to jump right into the leak, so this is the last time you are going to see an announcement at the beginning of a video. So I hope that makes you guys happy, because I do listen to you, and I want you guys to enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy making them. And then for those of you guys who weren't aware, yesterday during a live stream we hit 10,000 subscribers. Honestly, I never thought I would hit 10,000 subscribers, at least not this quickly. So getting here is just absolutely insane, and I could not be more thankful. Thank you to each and every one of you who has subscribed, and thank you to all my new subscribers. You guys really do mean the world to me, and I'm excited to keep going. Tomorrow we will release a Q&A video celebrating 10,000 subscribers, so if you want to ask me a question, you can do so in the Discord, and my moderator Vinny will help you get through that. So now, with all that out of the way, let's jump right into the newest leak. So today's leak once again comes from 4chan, and it is titled, Smash Direct moved to October 16th, and it is posted by Anonymous. It starts by saying, the original Smash Direct that was slated for October 6th, 2018 has been moved to October 16th, 2018. I have a variety of sources on the same lines of Vergaben, some as the exact same source, so you can take it as fake or as fact. But here's what I've gathered so far. The characters as of 9/2018 have been completely set in stone. There are talks of Day 1 DLC and other DLC characters, but is currently unknown. Here's what I've uncovered. If you want to skip over anything extra and just want the new info, the new fighters are Bandana Waddle Dee from Kirby, Incineroar from Pokemon, Skull Kid from Legend of Zelda, Elma from Xenoblade, Isaac from Golden Sun, Geno from Mario RPG, and then Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic, who is actually not an Echo Fighter, then Banjo-Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Saki from Sin and Punishment, and Klaus from Mother. After that, we go over the new Echo Fighters. We have Medusa over Palutena, Ken over Ryu, Octoling over Inkling, Dixie Kong over Diddy Kong, Black Shadow over Captain Falcon, and Black Knight over Ike. This was a massive load of new information, and I'm extremely excited to share more with you guys. I mainly know what will be happening in the next Direct and presentation. Further on, I know what to be revealed, but not in any particular order. In the upcoming Direct, they reveal 4 new fighters, 2 new Echo Fighters, 2 new stages, 5 brand new assist trophies, 2 Pokemon, 4 brand new items new to Smash's in-game shop concept, new value of the currency, buyable costumes and palettes, and a teaser for spirits. It'll open with Shulk, Link, and Marth fighting Rathalos in a cinematic cutscene. Link and Marth get destroyed, and Shulk was barely holding on until Elma showed up. Midway, it transitions to Elma getting beat up, similar to how Richter was revealed. Isaac comes in and lends a hand before transitioning into his very own gameplay sequence. It also showcases a transitioning stage where it seems to be Golden Sun based, unsure whether it is Mars Lighthouse or another stage. Sakurai comes in and talks about the 2 new characters and their inclusion into Smash Bros., and showcases some brand new assist trophies and 2 new Pokemon. So the 2 new Pokemon are Drampa and Chandelure. Then we move on to assist trophies. First of all, we have Saturos from Golden Sun. 2 volcanoes appear and it rains exploding meteors for a short period of time. Then we have King Boo from Mario, who swaps the percentages around between fighters. Then Poochie from the Yoshi series, who digs underground and finds useful items similar to how Isabelle used to be. Then we have Urbosa from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, who hovers around you, and when hit while blocking, they're now stunned with a large lightning bolt, similar to what she does in the actual Breath of the Wild game. And then we have Creeper from Minecraft. If within range, walks up and kamikazes. If you walk out of range beforehand, it'll stay and continue to attempt to follow you. After that, they show off 2 more additional items. First of all, we have the Minecraft pickaxe, which digs enemies into the floor. Then we have the Royal Badge, temporarily stronger, but for duration takes 1% per second. Afterwards, they talk about music tracks and an official album to buy with an MP3 download available. After Sakurai shows off 2 of the new Echo Fighters, Ken over Ryu, who has more fiery and orange particle effects and has a bit more gusto, and Medusa over Palutena, sassier and has dark particle effects. Afterwards, it plays a highlight of all the new characters before, the screen visually cracks, and the line, "You better have not forgotten about me" appears. Shadow the Hedgehog shows up with his splash screen and quick gameplay is shown confirming he isn't an Echo Fighter. Afterwards, Sakurai explains how some characters, Young Link, Dr. Mario, Isabelle, and Shadow the Hedgehog are more unique fighters despite having some very similar attributes to them. Makes a comparison to how many fighters you can counter. The in-game shop is also what is located on the right side bar, where it was originally blurred out, and will have sections for an in-game store and DLC. Afterwards, Sakurai shows us a lot of new characters. Sakurai introduces the Smash community to costumes and how to earn them. He strictly mentions how some characters that could have been Echoes simply did not have enough different with them to earn their own place as an individual fighter, and also that certain forms of characters may be preferred over the others. To earn them will require a large quantity of coins. Some costumes are very subtle or different palette swaps, and others are full-on costumes. Some of the other costumes include Clay Kirby, King Mario, Boxer Donkey Kong, and some new Inkling haircuts we haven't seen before. After, Sakurai thanks everyone for watching the presentation, and then it cuts to an extended version of King K. Rool's intro, but shows it as a reflection of Newport City as they fight Porky. But looming over is a shadowy armored figure, and he jumps and appears before them. Klaus appears, and a remixed Mother 3 theme is present. It ends with Porky blown up and Klaus turning around to look at Lucas. So now that we've gone over the entire leak, let's talk about it a little bit. So the first thing that I want to talk about is that originally this direct was supposedly planned for October 6th, but got pushed back to October 16th. The leaker does not give any reason as to why this happened, so I'm really not sure. I don't want to talk about that too much, so let's move on. Next, he says that he uses the same sources as Vergaben. That's a pretty bold claim to make. But if Vergaben has these sources, who's to say they aren't giving information out to other people? I don't know if this guy actually does have these sources or not. I'm just saying, I'm sure that if Vergaben is getting information, other people are as well. The next thing that I have an issue with is that he says the characters as of 9/20/18 have been completely set in stone. I'm sure the full roster of Smash Ultimate has been set in stone since 2015 or 2016. I'm not sure if he means like the new DLC characters or anything like that, but automatically this is kind of a red flag for me. Also, I'm really not sure why they would do Day 1 DLC, because I'm sure a lot of people who just bought Smash Ultimate don't want to drop even more money buying characters. I think they're going to let the game sit for a little while and then start releasing some DLC to make some extra money while still having a ton of hype surrounding Smash Ultimate. So now let's move on to the brand new characters. So first of all, we have Bandana Waddle Dee, and obviously I have seen so many mixed emotions about this guy. Either you love him or you hate him, or you think he's going to make it into the game, or you don't think he's going to make it into the game. Personally, I believe he's going to make it in because he is Kirby's permanent player 4, but obviously I have been wrong before, but otherwise I can totally see Bandana Waddle Dee making it in. Next up we have Incineroar, and obviously Vergaben said that Incineroar was going to be our Gen 7 Pokemon, and once again he is the Pokemon that I believe is going to make it in, so obviously I think that that is correct. So next up we have Skull Kid, and once again he's one of those characters where you either really want him in the game or you don't really care if he makes it in. Personally, I really think that he does deserve a spot in Smash, and I think that he has enough popularity surrounding him that he does have a very good chance of making it in, so I could totally see that happening. After that, we have Elma from Xenoblade, and honestly, I don't know much about Xenoblade, but I'm pretty sure that Elma was around before Rex and Pyra, so I think that she does have a better chance of making it in than Rex and Pyra, also because Rex and Pyra are just way too new. After that, we have Isaac from Golden Sun, and once again, he's another character that has been having a ton of hype surrounding him. He did really well on the Smash ballot, so he's definitely a possibility. And then we have Geno, and obviously everyone and their mother thinks Geno is going to make it into the game, and I am no exception, so all of the characters so far make a ton of sense. After that we have Shadow the Hedgehog, but apparently he is not an Echo Fighter. So right away I was like, wow, like there is no way this leak is true because obviously Shadow is going to be an Echo Fighter. But then again, we all thought the same thing about Isabelle, and she's her own unique fighter, so I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Then we have Banjo-Kazooie, and again, he's one of those characters that's kind of a toss-up because he isn't really iconic enough, I think, to make it into Smash as a legacy character. But then again, he has so much fan popularity that I think he does have a very good shot of making it in. After that, we have Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and once again, he's kind of a toss-up character, especially because Vergaben said that we were only going to be getting one Square Enix rep, which means getting two, I don't know, I can't really see it. I could totally see Sora as a DLC character, but not in the base roster. After that, we have Saki from Sin and Punishment, and she is a character that I can definitely see making it into Smash. If you guys weren't aware, she was already an assist trophy, which means she has technically been in Smash before, but I think it's time for her to become a playable character, especially because she could be one of those WoW characters. And then finally, we have Klaus from Mother, and again, I don't know that much about Mother, so I'm not really sure who he is, but I know that a couple people have been talking about him, so maybe we'll end up getting him. After that, we move on to the new Echo Fighters. First of all, we have Medusa over Palutena, and you guys already know, I've talked about this a lot, that I think Medusa would be a perfect Echo Fighter for Palutena, so if you guys want my opinion on her, you can go check out some of my other videos. Then we have Ken over Ryu, and as we all know, Ken is basically a lock at this point, so I'm not going to talk that much about him. Then we have Octoling over Inkling, and once again, this is a character that is just way too easy to make. You just change their hair and change the squid to an octopus, and then there you go, you have Octoling. Then Dixie Kong over Diddy Kong. I know that Dixie Kong is going to make it into the game, but I'm kind of hoping she's going to be a unique character. But apparently this guy says she's going to be an Echo Fighter, so if she is an Echo Fighter, at least she makes it into the game. Then we have Black Shadow over Captain Falcon, and once again, I've talked about him a ton, so I'm not going to talk about him a lot. But I do think he's going to be like old Ganondorf, because old Ganondorf was kind of an Echo Fighter for Captain Falcon. He was just evil, so that's kind of what I think Black Shadow is going to play like. And then finally, we have Black Knight over Ike, and once again, I made a whole video discussing why Black Knight would be the perfect Echo Fighter for Ike, so if you guys haven't watched that, I highly recommend you go watch that. So in terms of what we will actually be getting in the Direct, like in terms of new content, apparently we're getting 4 new fighters, 2 new Echo Fighters, 2 new stages, and 5 brand new assist trophies. And honestly, that seems a little excessive to me. I know in the last Smash Direct we got 5 new characters, but honestly, this just seems like a whole lot to me. Maybe I'm just being crazy, but I guess if there actually are that many new characters that they have to reveal, they are going to have to start pumping them out quicker, just so that we can actually like get all of them before the game releases. Another thing about this leak that I wanted to talk about is that apparently we won't be getting Steve from Minecraft as a character, but we will instead be getting Minecraft related things. So apparently we're getting a Creeper as an assist trophy, and also the pickaxe as a brand new item. Honestly, I think that's the perfect amount of representation for Minecraft, but let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. And then finally, apparently there are these things called costumes in the game where you can actually get like new skins for the characters that are already there. You can get skins like Breath of the Wild Zelda, Digby from Animal Crossing, Miss Pac-Man, and Nintendo. And honestly, that sounds amazing. That sounds like a great idea. So you guys know that the coins in Super Smash Bros. Usually don't do anything, but apparently they're going to make the coins work in a way that will almost make it as if we are getting new characters. And honestly, I couldn't think of any better way to do that. That sounds amazing, and now I'm going to be disappointed if they don't have that. So before we get going, if you guys have not yet already joined my Discord, I highly recommend you do so. As of now, we have over 1,900 members, and pretty soon we are going to be doing Discord-only giveaways. Also, if you guys want to support the channel even more than you already are just by watching this video, you can check out links to both my Patreon and a place where you can donate in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment. So now that we've talked about everything, do I believe that this leak is real? Honestly, I'm not really sure. So I want to believe because this leak sounds amazing because we would be getting a ton of brand new characters, but at the same time, it seems like we're also getting too many characters, if that makes sense. I don't really know. Also, this guy claims that he has the same sources as Vergaben, and who knows, that might be true, but at the same time, anyone on the internet can claim anything that they want, so as of right now, I'm going to say that this leak is just possible. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. Do you believe that this leak is real? Why or why not? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.